source it.
We test it.
We test it.
And we test it again.
We get it where you need it.
We are the bulk petroleum logistics experts.
We deliver on spec and on time.
At the right place every time.
We are DLA Energy Americas. Covering North and South America, we use 413 defense fuel support points, 17 major pipelines, and more than 60 quality assurance representatives on the ground. We deliver to your mission every day. Led by our 06 Command out of Houston and our 305 level supply chain regions, DLA Energy Americas is the warfighter and the nation's resilient solutions provider.
Hello, my name is Frank Kim, and I have the pleasure of leading DLA Energy Americas West. Supplying fuel is at the heart of our mission. As a team, we are proud to serve the joint warfighter and whole of government customers. We leverage our DoD network and commercial partners to provide planning, distribution, and supply chain expertise while assuring quality control at every step throughout the process. This involves coordination of many moving parts in a dynamic and contested environment, but we love what we do and are dedicated to our mission. On behalf of the Americas West team, thank you for your continued partnership and opportunity to serve. We look forward to working with you. Warfighter always.
Well, our area of responsibility is Southern California, but we can extend out to Hawaii.
We mainly handle MV-22 Osprey, AH-1 Cobras, the Hueys.
Our whole mission here is to keep these LCACs afloat. We typically fuel them up to 30,000 pounds of fuel.
So we're issuing 200 aircraft per week. That equates to around 60 million gallons of fuel per year.
We have to worry about how much fuel we need here, and we supply that information to DLA.
Effective logistics is the key to success in warfighting, and DLA provides just that, and we could not do what we do without them.
DLA Energy Americas West covers the Rocky Mountain states to the Pacific Ocean. As DLA Energy's second largest global footprint, the military services we support cannot be understated. 3 military training centers, the Navy's largest fleet, the Air Force's premier air mobility command base, and a multitude of annual military and federal exercises. America's West's multi-nodal supply chain keeps the fuel flowing, reaching 367 customer locations. Contracting with over 25 bulk fuel suppliers is where the process begins.
Robbie comes out and he oversees our contracts with Kinder Morgan.
The goal is to make sure they get clean, dry fuel that meets all the specs that's required.
The military always takes priority. DLA is our primary mission. They stop anything else, anything that comes through. We bump batches, do what we have to do to support the mission here.
Without DLA, we would not be able to meet the mission. From the point of acquiring our inventory, maintaining our infrastructure, to put that fuel out and issue to the aircraft.
All right, so this is the flight deck. This is where our panel operator pretty much controls the whole refuel. Panel's all set up. It's time to start sending fuel.
Organizations and infrastructure make the whole system work. Naval Base Point Loma, San Diego, is a prime example of DLA and the Navy meeting the 3rd Fleet's mission requirements.
An example of the teamwork with DLA and the Navy is this pier you see behind me. This is a multi-million-dollar pier. Now we can reach any ship at any level and provide them with the amount of fuel in about half the time that we had before.
We measure the tank to make sure we give the right amount of fuel to the customers on the pier.
The fuel comes from up the hill over there, and it runs through a piping system and goes straight here into the truck, and then they're ready to go and deliver their load.
An hour up the road, Point Loma trucks arrive at Camp Pendleton to supply their air and amphibious operations.
ACU-5 here, they take on a lot of fuel.
All contracting and coordinating and procurements, all that stuff, all that is handled by the folks from DLA.
DLA just makes it really easy on us so we can get the mission done.
DLA Americas West takes their support beyond military bases. That's where the Into Plane program takes off.
When you look at your sheer number of military bases or military airfields, it's actually pretty limited. Expanding that to commercial facilities widens that, makes it more convenient for the customer.
Last week, we had an Army helicopter land here, and he said that he was going back to base, but they had a different operation that they were doing, and they had to land here, and we were able to assist with that. What makes this possible is the relationship that we have with DLA.
The numbers nail down the true size of America's West's responsibility. 126 DFSPs supported, averaging 135,000 transactions per month, and delivering 1.6 billion U.S. gallons of fuel annually. From the top down, America's West has the management experience to implement real solutions.
We can't fail, because if a customer doesn't get their fuel, an aircraft doesn't fly, a ship doesn't sail.
There's customers that only receive by one mode of transportation, which can be difficult, but we're always able to give the customer exactly what they need.
The unsung difference makers are our quality assurance reps, our eyes and ears on the ground.
As quality assurance reps, we are there on the ground from the time we procure the product all the way till it goes into an aircraft to make sure they get the quality that they need.
I'm happy that DLA takes a load off of us for scheduling and finding contractors.
It's reassuring to know that a lot of these folks are just a phone call or email away.
We could not do what we do without DLA, point in fact.
Altogether, the DLA Energy Americas West team is your bulk petroleum procurement and distribution specialists. From the proving grounds to critical mission operations, we are your trusted partner in an ever-challenging world.